Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma, in his capacity as in charge of IT and communications, attended the Meghalaya IT Awards ceremony held at Usoso Tham Auditorium in Shillong as the chief guest. During the event, laptops were awarded to meritorious students who excelled in board examinations for the academic years 2023 and 2024. Recipients included students from MBOS SSLC, MBOS HSSLC, ICSE, ISC, CBSE 10 and 12, as well as specially abled students. The program, organized by the Department of Information Technology and Communications, aimed to recognize and celebrate the achievements of students, providing motivation for future generations to excel academically. The Chief Minister highlighted the significance of acknowledging the efforts of students and emphasized that such initiatives serve as a symbol of recognition and encouragement. The event also underscored the importance of placing students at the core of decision-making in educational policies and schemes.
The reason why this program was started and the reason why we wish to continue this program is not because we want to give you laptops alone. That's of course one of the objectives. But we believe that it's important to recognize the achievements that are made by our youngsters. We want to motivate you. We want to tell you that we are proud of what you've achieved. Your parents are proud of what you've achieved. And this laptop is just a symbol, a small kind of an award to recognize the much bigger achievements that you have had till now in life, and I'm sure many more achievements to go forward. So let's start with a round of applause for each one of you. You deserve it. For all the meritorious students who have done exceptionally well in their board exams. The second is to motivate the future generation. To let them know that if this generation can do it, if you guys can do it, so can they. I always believe that competitions and awards are a powerful way to motivate people. And that's why I have different kind of awards and different programs. We do entrepreneurship awards and programs, sports awards and programs, so on and so forth. And we feel that this is important to motivate the future generation. Everybody would, of course, get it. But once they see this happen, they get motivated to work harder, to be one amongst, all of you out here who have made it to this point. So therefore, it's a very important aspect to motivate the future generations. And I encourage you, I'm sure you guys are in social media, I'm sure you guys are somewhere or the other connected in Facebook, Instagram. Use that in a positive way. Motivate the other younger generation, your friends, your younger siblings, and maybe people who you don't even know, who may actually be looking up to you and admiring what you've achieved. I also would like to share with you that government is very keen and very focused on the youth of our state. You see, when government functions, because all of you are very intelligent people, so I'll speak to you about governance. When governments function, normally governments function on a scheme. PMGSY, Rasta Banao. JJM, Pipe Dalo. Is it? Some farmer scheme, seeds de do. Some education scheme, ye sab de do, books de do, laptop de do. Irrigation scheme, make canals. What happens in this entire process of implementing schemes, we forget what we're implementing the scheme for. So you'll find in a lot of places, you have a lot of irrigation canals, but there is actually no increase in the agriculture production in that area because they never kept that in mind. They were so focused on implementing the irrigation project and making the canal that they forget that the canal is meant for increase in the agricultural produce. What I'm trying to tell you is that government also sometimes forgets that when we are here as an education department, doing different programs for the teachers and infrastructure and smart classrooms and all of this, we forget as a government and officials and chief minister and ministers that it is the youth that is at the center, the student is at the center of our decision making. We are here for you. Anything we're doing it for you. When we have the youth and sports affairs department doing its work, it's not just to build stadiums. It's not just to host a program. It's not just to have schemes like MGMP, but it is to develop that talent, that skill, give that opportunity. Again, the youth is at the center. When it comes to the problems and issues of drugs that we're having, projects like DREAM that we have started, it is the youth that has been affected by drugs and is trying his or her best to come out of it. And government is supporting this. In the last many years, we have ensured that we put the youth of our state at the center of the decisions that we make. And that is what has differentiated the way we look at things. We are not here to run against time to see whether the stadium is being complete, because yes, that is important, but that is not the end. That is just the means towards the end, which is to develop young talent, to give the youth the opportunity to be sports persons, to compete in national games, maybe in Olympics, maybe. And more importantly, to have that sportsman spirit. So therefore, why I'm telling you all of this is because as young minds, the most brilliant minds in our state, you will be important people to take forward the programs, policies, thought processes that we are laying the foundations for, to make not just our state, but our region, the Northeast and the country